News Channel 7. This is the news at 6.
When you don't cut the hay yourself, you're in a pickle.
Yeah, many cattle ranchers in the Treasure Valley are in that same position as they battle the rising price of hay. In some cases, the cost nearly tripled from a few years ago.
Our Andrew Bartline talked to a Boise cattle rancher today, and Andrew, she says the cost of hay has her wondering if it's time to call it quits.
Yeah, Charlene Fackrell. She rents a plot of land on the corner of Victory and Vista in Boise. Raising cattle has been a dream for her, but she says feeding them has now become a nightmare. She didn't grow up in this line of work, though Charlene Fackrell would argue it isn't work at all.
I love to take care of the cows, and it's in my blood.
Taking care of her cattle's getting harder and more expensive. It costs $80 a day to feed her 15-head herd. Charlene says that's nearly 3 times what she used to pay for hay when she can even find it.
We're missing out as small-time farmers, and I don't know how much more I'm going to do this.
Out here in New Plymouth at Shadow Butte Ranch, a ton of hay cost $180, but that was 2 years ago. Today, the same ton of hay costs $350.
And I see people charging a lot more than that, but looking at what my costs are going to be going into this year, I don't see the price of hay going down at all.
Dustin Lenz is a one-man show at Shadow Butte Ranch. Like other farmers in southern Idaho, he says his prices increased because his overhead cost increased. Factors include the price of diesel fuel and fertilizer, but production has been tough too because Shadow Butte Ranch lost 25% of their hay last season. They didn't get enough water for the 4th cut amid the statewide drought.
It's not only producing it, but then being able to market it too, and having enough customers that will pay for what you have and trying to make enough money on it to justify trying to do it again the next year.
Lenz says his profit margins are slim and sales have largely remained the same through the price spike. And Charlene fears this is the end for her small-time cattle farm, where she can no longer afford to be a hay customer.
I'm going to sell some cattle, and they're for sale now. Some of them, you know, but they're like big pets.
Charlene says raising the price on her beef is an option to essentially continue to pass down these increased overhead costs onto the consumer at the end of that chain, but she's struggling to sell her beef already as is, so she's not exactly sure what her options are right now, and perhaps selling her cattle is her best option out.
You know, Andrew, it's so sad. It was already so hard for these smaller farmers and ranchers in the Treasure Valley as we grow and land gets built on, and now this. It looks like we're going to see more of them go away.
Absolutely.
All right. Andrew Bartline, thank you.